Hello everyone, welcome to Nirja Education. This is class 10, lesson number 1, chemical reaction and its equation. This is the chemistry first chapter. Before seeing this video, go through my previous videos, particularly balancing equation, then only you will get the continuity. At the same time, please subscribe our channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon as well, like button too. So, in the previous classes, we discussed about types of chemical reaction. So, in that we discussed two types, there is a combination reaction, another one is decomposition reaction. So, before starting the third type, I am going to ask one question. What is mean by photochemical reaction? What are the chemicals are involved for the photochemical reaction? In the previous video, I discussed the photochemical reaction with the help of sunlight or light. The chemical substances break itself and separated. That process is called photochemical reaction. It is a one type of decomposition reaction. What are the chemicals are involved? One is silver chloride, another one is silver bromide. These are the two substances involved for the photochemical reaction. Do you know where the reaction is used? Rather, was used? These two chemical substances are used in black and white photography. When the film or photographic plate coated with silver bromide or silver chloride. So, after that what happened? Due to decomposition, it detached or decomposed into silver as well as chloride or silver as well as bromide. So, nowadays everywhere digital, we are using SD cards, but this is used before. So, this is very important question. What is photochemical reaction? What are the chemicals are used? What is the use? Clear? Next one is, another one question I have to ask. Do you know what is called respiration? This is the combination reaction or digestion reaction? That also one important question. Of course, whatever the food we are eating, the food is digested into complex substances into simple. So, carbohydrate into glucose, protein into amino acid, fat into fatty acid. Along with that, it produces certain amount of heat. So, this process is called digestion of food or respiration is called what? Yes, that is a decomposition reaction. Right. Now, we are getting to the chapter. Next type is displacement reaction. So, the displacement reaction is classified into two types, single displacement, another one is double displacement. First, we should know what is mean by single displacement. Displacement means here the more reactive metal displace less reactive metal. Again I repeat, more reactive metal displace less reactive metal. This process is called single displacement. Here I written more reactive metal displace less reactive metal. This process is called single displacement. How do we know which metal is more reactive? For example, I am writing here A plus BC. Here we are getting the product AC plus B. Here we come to know this is less reactive metal. So, in that place AC is occupied. So, AC plus B is a products. So, how we come to know which chemical is more reactive, which chemical is less reactive means we should know chemical reactivity series. In chemistry, we have reactivity series of metal and as well as non-metallic category also. So, we should know first, before knowing that topic, we should know what is metal reactivity series, right. So, I am going to write 15 elements here. The first one is potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminum, zinc, Fe, scandium, Bb, hydrogen, copper, mercury, silver, platinum, aruram. These are the metals are called involved in metal reactivity series. If you see this, the metal, it is the topmost have high reactivity than the last one. So the metal reactivity series, when it is goes down, the reactivity series decreases. So the top one is more, so potassium, K for gallium, potassium, that is the natrium, calcium, magnesium, aluminum, zinc, ferrous, strontium, that is a tin, plumbum, hydrogen, copper, hydrogyrum, that is a mercury, argentum, that is silver, platinum, and arurum, gold. This is the 15 elements are involved for the metal reactivity series. So the first topmost one is potassium. Less reactive metal is gold. So apart from that hydrogen, the remaining metals are called below hydrogen, copper, mercury, argentum, platinum, gold. These all are called least reactivity metal or least reactive metal. So above hydrogen, these all are called high reactivity metal or high reactive metal. Now you will get some confusion. Madam, hydrogen is non-metal. Why we are keeping in the metal category? You may getting some question, right? So because the hydrogen is a non-metal, but it is an electropositive element because it is ready to donate one electron to or ready to share the electron to others. That's why the hydrogen we are keeping in the metal reactivity series. So before knowing the displacement, we should know the metal reactivity series. This metal reactivity series we will discuss in detail the chapter number 3, metal and non-metal. We should know only the 15 metal, the order should be proper. Now, so based on the metal reactivity series only we can develop the displacement reaction. Suppose I am writing here Fe, that is that ion react with copper sulfate solution. What will happen? So the copper sulfate solution is a bluish color, that is a blue color solution. When I am taking the blue color copper sulfate solution, I am put it inside some iron nails. What will happen? It is possible the reaction it is happen, displacement is happen. We have to check with our reactivity series. Now you see ferrous down only copper is there. Of course ferrous can displace copper. So this is here the ferrous is a more reactive than the copper. So it will displace, it form ferrous sulfide as well as copper. So the bluish color solution is changed into green color solution. At the same time the nail, the brown color deposition also is there. That deposition is called copper. So this is one important example of displacement reaction. Again I repeat, when ferrous react with the copper sulfate solution, the ferrous is more reactive metal, so it displaces copper, it change into ferrous sulfide and copper. So the solution blue color is changed into greenish color. So this process is an example of single displacement. Next we are going to solve the examples of displacement reaction. Next I am taking here zinc react with hydrochloric acid. Here the displacement will happen. We have to check with reactivity series. Zinc more reactive than the hydrogen. Of course, the reaction is possible. So it is converted into zinc chloride as well as hydrogen. You have to balance the equation here. So zinc react with the hydrochloric acid, it produce zinc chloride as well as hydrogen gas. This is also example of single displacement. Next, lead, that is a plumbum Bb, it is react with the copper chloride. This possible? Yes, we have to check here. So Bb is more reactive than copper. So of course this also possible. So it is converted into plumbum chloride, that is lead chloride plus copper will be formed. The third one is magnesium react with the copper sulfate. This is possible whenever that you have to think the reactivity series. You have to recognize this metal is more or less, then only you can complete your equation. So Mg is here, so of course the Mg and copper is least, of course it is possible. So it is converted into MgSO4 and copper. Same like that, magnesium react with ferrous sulfate. Say magnesium, here that is a ferrous is there, so it converted into magnesium sulfate as well as ferrous. Another one example here I given, copper react with zinc sulfate. Here the reaction is possible, you have to think. You just see copper react with zinc. So here you should not think zinc will displace, right? That is a solution. So whatever the element is separate, that only go and displace it, right? Here you have to see copper will displace zinc. You just check it. Zinc is more reactive, so copper is less reactive. Less will not change the more reactive place. Of course, here no reaction. I hope you have understood, right? So it is not compulsory all the metals will be displaced. Only more reactive metal only displace, less reactive metal. Before writing the equation, we should know the metal reactivity series, then only we can complete our displacement reaction. Same metal like that, non-metal also having reactivity series, particularly halogens. Before that we discussed metal reactivity series this way. Same like that, non-metals also having reactivity series, particularly halogens. What is halogens? We will discuss later. Halogens are nothing but it is a salt formers. It produce, when it is combined, the halogens are combined with metal, it produce salt. So that's why the halogens are called salt former. So there are the 4 halogens here. So that is the first one is fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. So this is the highest one, it is high reactivity non-metal is fluorine. So least one is iodine. So this way non-metals are arranged. So we are going to solve one example. When the potassium iodide react with the chloride, potassium iodide here react with the chloride. So chloride is here no halogen. So you have to think this potassium iodide and chloride, the displacement it is happen or not. Of course the chlorine can displace iodide because chlorine is more reactive than the iodine. So it convert potassium chloride and iodide. This is one example of non-metallic displacement. I hope you have understood single displacement reaction. Next video we will discuss about double displacement reaction.